Okay, hello everyone. Good evening. Hope everybody's having a great day today. We're about to start streaming live on Facebook as well. So, good evening to everybody on Facebook, everybody on YouTube. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'll give you all a few minutes to come in. Do me a favor, if you watch this on replay, type replay down in the chat. Type your name and where you're from. Also, do me a favor, put some likes up, some hearts up, some shares, so we can beat the algorithm because we need to be having these important conversations. Again, my name is Ryan McCrary. If you don't know me already, I'm a CEO of McCrary Financial Solutions, where we provide financial solutions through entrepreneurship, financial literacy, and digital marketing. So do me a favor, if you watch it on replay, type replay down in the chat, type your name and where you're from. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts, some likes, put some comments down. Also, feel free to ask me any business questions, entrepreneur questions, or financial literacy questions, or financial questions. Any questions where you think, you know, any ways for you to increase your financial freedom in 2019. Any way you think you can build more wealth in 2019, to grow your business in 2019, to build more relationship, build more connections in 2019. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight, guys. Again, if you're just coming on, my name is Ryan McCrary, the CEO of McCrary Financial Solutions, where we provide financial solutions through financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and digital marketing. So again, please like, please share, please comment, put some hearts up before we get this discussion started. So tonight I want to talk about 5 ways to build a bigger network in 2019. And this is something that is very, very important. There's a famous quote that goes around and people say it all the time. Your network is your net worth. And when I first heard that, I didn't completely understand it. I said, okay, I mean, that sounds good. You know what I mean? But like, just because you know a whole bunch of people that have money or are wealthy or are successful, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be successful. Of course, you have to put the work and stuff like that. So that, phrase, I mean, I understood. I said, yeah, it makes sense. But that's not something that I really seen, portray or actually play out in my life until I really started building connections with like-minded individuals, people that were 10 steps ahead of me, people that are where I'm trying to get to. And I just seen how that literally has changed my bank account. And I'll explain some of those things today. But again, your network is your net worth. So if you're on this, if you're watching this now, if you watch this on replay and you say, I'm not where I want to be financially, all the people in my life, all the people in my circle, I can't talk to them about building wealth. I can't talk to them about my big dreams and my big aspirations. And that's okay. But there are thousands, millions of other people that are a million steps ahead of you that already thought about the things that you already think about, have already took the journey that you want to take, and already built successful things that you want to build. But what you have to do is get around them. You have to get around them. So the first tip on ways you can build a bigger network in 2019 is all these may sound cliche and they're pretty simple, but a lot of people don't do them. So the first way, you have to start attending conferences, whether that's online or offline. You need to start attending conferences, especially in-person events. So I know with social media and the internet, we're used to just picking up our phone, learning something from someone, hopping on a free webinar, watching a YouTube video. That stuff is great. But to get to certain levels of success, you have to go out there and you have to actually show up. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to get out of your house. You have to get off your laptop. You have to get on your phone and you have to go out and meet people. You have to go out and talk to people in person. And that's something that I see just over the last few years. A lot of people, they want to be online or be on the internet. When it comes to actually showing up, when it comes to actually showing your face, when it comes to actually investing money into information or conferences or networking or flights and hotels and taking time and, being away from your kids and all this stuff and from your job, whatever the case may be, that's where a lot of people come up short. That's where a lot of people come up short because a lot of people don't want to make the sacrifices. Kyle, what's going on, bro? True facts, yeah, absolutely. So again, shout out to everybody on YouTube, everybody on Facebook. If you're just coming on and you watch this on replay, number one, type replay down in the chat if you watch that at a later time. If you're coming on, please share, please like, please put some hearts up, some comments up. Let me know if I'm making sense. If I'm not making sense, let me know. If this is resonating to some people, let me know. Let me know in the comments. So again, number one, you have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to get off the internet. You have to get off your phone. You got to get out of your house. You got to get out of your room. You got to get out of your mind. You got to get out of your own way. You don't know how many conferences I done went to, flying out of town, going places to Atlanta or wherever, Kentucky and all different places. And you know how many conferences I went to and I didn't know anybody. So going to a conference with 100 or 1,000 or 5,000 people and you don't know anybody. You don't know anybody. You may have seen people online. You may say, "Oh, I seen you on Facebook Live," but you don't know anybody. You never met anybody. You never sat down and had lunch or dinner with these people. You don't know these people. You don't have the number. You can't. When you get there, you can't call. "Oh, let's meet up for this." No, I've done that numerous amount of times. I may have showed up not knowing anybody, but by the end of that day or that 3 days or that week being down there, best believe I'm coming home with some long-lasting relationships. Long-lasting relationships. You already know I support you, bro. You've been spitting that knowledge to me. Yeah, definitely. That's my man. Absolutely. So again, tonight we're talking about 5 ways to build a bigger network in 2019. Because a lot of us need to build up your network. You need to build up your list of power players. You need to build up your Rolodex. That is a big correlation between that and money. There's a big correlation between who you hang around or your network, who you can call, who you have a relationship with, who you can get in touch with if you need to, and having money in your bank account, having access to different resources, having access to different opportunities. Your network is truly your net worth. Your network is truly your net worth. So again, put some likes up, put some hearts up, share this out. Let people know, do an invite party or watch party, whatever it is. I've never done it before. I just see people saying I'm in a watch party or whatever. Invite all your friends, share this because it's a very important conversation we're having. Also, drop down, like I also want to start talking about like what books are y'all reading? We need to start reading more books. We need to start learning more information. We need to start sharing knowledge. What books are y'all reading? This is the book I'm currently reading right now. It's called Clockwork. How to design your business to basically run itself, how to run your business like clockwork. This is the book I'm currently reading. It's a real good book. Let me know what books y'all reading. I did a post earlier. People put some books down that I've never even heard of, which is great. I'm going to add those to my Amazon list that I got to buy. So let me know what books are y'all reading. So the second way to build a bigger network in 2019 is to start being a part of different communities. Start being a part of different communities, whether that's online or offline. You should be doing both. So if you see I Buy Black, this is an example of a community I'm a part of. This is a community that anybody can be a part of. I Buy Black is an example of that. So make sure you are part of different communities. I'm a part of multiple different communities, whether it's I Buy Black, whether it's the TSP, Traffic Sales and Profit community, online and offline, whether it's, being part of Boyce Watkins's tribe and being part of that community, whether it's just your local community of business leaders, of, people from small business associations, whether it's SCORE, whether it's the SBA, whether it's your church, being a part of that community, but using that as leverage to get to whatever goal you're trying to get to. Whatever goal you're trying to get to. So example of, like I said, there are just a Facebook group. Y'all need to increase your action in these Facebook groups. It's people making thousands, millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars just being a part of a Facebook group. Just think about that. Just think about how revolutionary that is. Like nowadays, something, a company that didn't even exist 20 years ago, you can be a part of a community online, and that could be the difference of making tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars just being a part of different communities. So again, some examples of that for things people can do right now is be a part of different communities that I'm a part of. I Buy Black. We have a Facebook group on Facebook for I Buy Black. I think it's called B2B. The exact name is B2B I Buy Black community Facebook group, where you can be in there and you can be around other like-minded people, whether it's like that could just be online. We also have I Buy Black meetings where you can come to in person. The next one I think is next week on the 9th if you're in the Philly area, tri-state. I think it's on the 9th. That's our next meeting, and it's at Crimson Cafe on 59th and Market. So come out, be around like-minded individuals. Just being part of those communities, that helps build your network. That's the way you can build your network in 2019 and beyond. About building relationships. People that know that been around long enough know the power of building strategic and strong relationships. It's very important. The third way to build a bigger network in 2019 is to get a coach or mentor. Get some type of coach or some type of mentor in your corner that can push you, that can keep you updated on different things going on, or someone else that has a network that you can leverage. Something that I've learned throughout my journey of just building relationships, building the business, it's not just about knowing that person. It's also about who that other person knows. So if I, look at someone that's successful, someone that, I inspire to look up to, or that I think can help me in my business or help me get to my next level, what I realized once I've started meeting those people, being around those people, building relationships with those people, it's not just about you being connected or having a relationship with that person, which is great. I got a relationship with some great people that I can leverage. But what I've learned that, it's great having a relationship with that person, but it's also who that person knows. So if that person is successful and that person is powerful, best believe they got 10, 20, 100 other people that are successful as well. Like if you connect with me, if you build a relationship with me, you're not just building a relationship with me. You can build a relationship with all the other people that I'm connected to. All the other people that I have in my network, whether they're accountants, whether they're lawyers, whether they're other business leaders, whether they're other coaches or mentors or other successful, people that have millions of dollars, people that may have $100,000, people that have big businesses. I am connected to some of those people. So if you connect with me, you don't just get the ability to connect with me, you can connect with my network as well. And that's just something that a lot of people don't think about when they're in terms of networking. People are just thinking about that one person. Like if you know Jay-Z, okay, that's great that you know Jay-Z, but how many other people does Jay-Z know as well that are power players that can put you in different positions? Just to use that as an example. All right, Kyle says he on YouTube, he is reading How to Become a Great Boss by Jeffrey J. Fox. Yeah, let's see, that's a book I never heard of. That's a book I never heard of. That's a book I got to check out. How to Become a Great Boss by Jeffrey J. Fox. So again, if you're just coming on, do me a favor, put some likes up, put some hearts up, some comments up. Please share. Do me a big favor, please share. Again, I'm Ryan McCrary, CEO of McCrary Financial Solutions, where we provide financial solutions to the African-American community through financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and digital marketing. So we're talking about 5 ways to build a bigger network in 2019, because it's all about building that network. Your network is your net worth. It's all about building that network, building those relationships, long-lasting relationships, strategic relationships, so you can leverage, so you can use in case you need it. So that brings to my 4th point, which a lot of people miss when it comes to relationship building and connecting with people. Always offer something of value or something first. That's the one misconception a lot of people have when trying to connect with someone. They always think, okay, what am I trying to get from that person? That is the wrong way to go about a relationship, especially if it's someone who's 10 steps ahead of you. If I'm trying to connect with someone that's 10 steps ahead of me, I need to be looking at, okay, what can I offer them? Why should they take this meeting with me? Why should they do business with me? Why should they promote my product or service? They're already good. They're already on. They already have a tribe and a list and a following and a brand in the business. So, me coming to them, oh, you should promote my book. You should buy my book. You should promote my book to your audience. How does that benefit them? I mean, there may be ways to benefit them, but you need to relay that to them. You need to tell them why. Maybe it's through you paying them for them to advertise your product. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of people don't want to pay for information or pay for relationships. I'll do it if I know I'm going to get a return on my investment. Maybe it's through an affiliate partnership saying, okay, if you promote my new course I'm putting out, we'll create an affiliate program so we can just split the proceeds. So you got the list, you got the audience. I got a new product that I know is a fit for your audience. So now we can come together. So I have a new product for your audience that you don't have to create. You don't have to go through and maintain and stuff like that. I have a new product. You have the audience. So I may be starting out. I have the product, but I don't have the audience. So now we combine a partnership where everybody wins. I'm a new business owner. I have a new product, but I don't have an audience. You have an audience, but you don't have to go about creating a new product, investing more money into something that, you know if it's going to work or not. It could be risky. So we leverage that, and that can be a strategic relationship. But you have to go in it thinking about what you can offer that person. What type of value you can offer that person? Another thing that's part of that, before we get to the other ones, don't expect anything. Don't get mad if you reach out to someone, if you DM someone, if you meet someone or whatever, and you don't hear nothing back. Don't be mad if someone doesn't want to promote your movie or your product or your t-shirt or whatever. You can't be mad. You can't take it personal. Well, people that are successful, what they don't have is time. They don't have a lot of time. They have a million different things going on. So it may not be personally, I don't want to promote your person. I don't want to do this. I want to do business with that person. Maybe they didn't even know. A lot of people say, I emailed you or I reached out to you. They probably didn't even know. And for someone that's a heavy hitter, they probably didn't even see the email or the DM or whatever. They probably didn't even see it. They probably didn't even know. So that's how I go into almost every relationship. I understand, people are busy. I understand no one owes you nothing. That's something that that's something that I had to really realize. And people have to, if you don't know this already, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody owes you anything in this world. When you're grown, when you're an adult, nobody owes you anything. I don't care. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if the world doesn't care if you're a woman. The world doesn't care if you're this or that or you're whatever. Nobody cares. Nobody owes you anything. You have to go out and get it. So don't be mad that someone didn't put you on in Hollywood or someone didn't put your mixtape on or someone didn't buy your book. Nobody owes you anything. You have to go out and create it. You have to go out and make it happen. Me, I don't complain about anything. No one wants to buy my book or nobody wants to put me on. All right, that's cool. I'm going to look at my budget. Okay, how much can I spend on Facebook ads? How much can I spend on Instagram ads? How much can I spend on YouTube ads? How can I build my audience and build my list so I can promote myself? Yeah, it's great that I've been able to leverage other platforms to build relationships with other people, but that can't be the end all be all. That I can't be waiting on Dr. Boyce to put me on or to interview me to me to sell my product or service. I can't be waiting on whoever in Philly, the top entrepreneur in Philly. I can't be waiting on, Michael Rubin to come snatch me up in a jet like he did with Meek and put me on. Now I'm known all around the tri-state. You can't expect that to happen. Nobody owes you anything. You got to go out and get it. So that's the fourth. That's the fourth way to build a bigger network in 2019. And the last way to build a bigger network in 2019, these are just 5 reasons that I just thought of in no particular order. I could probably name about 20 of them on different ways to just, leverage relationships, build relationships, all while making sure those are profitable relationships and relationships that you get a return on your investment from. I can name a lot more. But the last one is just comes with personal growth and consistent learning. So a lot of us, myself included, we want to, be here when we want to build a bigger network. We want to be in certain circles and certain relationships, be in certain meetings, but we might not be ready. If you, saw Oprah in the elevator right now, and you don't have your elevator pitch, you only got 30 seconds, a lot of people probably going to fumble, myself included. If I meet Oprah just out the blue, just I don't know how that would happen, but let's say I'm somewhere in LA or wherever, Beverly Hills, I'm walking down, and somehow I run into Oprah. I might be fumbling. I might only got 30 seconds, and I might fumble that. The words may not come out correctly. That is why you need to be consistently learning. You need to be on point at all times because they say if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So that comes with personal growth. That comes with learning. That comes with, understanding whatever business you're in, whatever you want to have, whatever you want to manifest. That comes with that. You want to sit in a meeting with Jay-Z? Okay. How's your business acumen? Is your business acumen up to par? You don't want to be the worst thing to do, and I've done it before, coming up as an entrepreneur, the worst thing to do is to be in a great meeting and you don't have nothing to contribute. Everything's over your head. You can't even bring value because you don't even understand what the hell they're talking about. They're talking about organizational structure and, hiring and, quarterly goals, and you don't even know what you don't even know what all that stuff means. But you want to be sitting next to that person, but you haven't prepared yourself. So that's why I'm consistently trying to prepare myself for whatever. Now, I don't know who I'm going to meet. I don't know what call or what email I'm going to get next week, but I need to be prepared. So I need to be consistently learning, reading, being up to date on different information, different, things going on in the news, whatever the case may be, and also focusing on personal growth. Always wanting to grow and get bigger and consistently learn and just try to be a better person and, just understand what's going on. Okay, yeah, another book is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Yes, that is a book I'm almost ashamed to say I've never read because a lot of people have told me about it. So if y'all haven't read it, it's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Yeah, that's a great book. I know he has other books as well. So that's another book y'all can check out. But that's just what I wanted to talk about today. So we went over the 5 ways to build a bigger network in 2019. Again, it's attending conferences, getting out of your own way, getting out your comfort zone, flying out to different cities, going to different events, networking with people, meeting up people. And even if you don't know anybody, still going, building those relationships. I guarantee by the end of whatever event you go to, you'll leave with some lasting relationships. Number 2 is just being a part of other communities, whether that's Facebook group, whether that's communities in your local area, whether that's business associations, whatever the case may be, just being a part of other communities. Also hiring a coach or a mentor, someone else's network that you can leverage, someone that keep you up to date on things and keep you up to date on your progress. Number 4 is always offer something first. Any relationship you want to go to, you want to be thinking about what can I offer, what can I help with that person, not what can I get out that person. Like I said, that is the wrong way to try to build a relationship. I put up an Instagram post probably about a month ago. I said, don't DM me trying to sell your product or service. I get it all the time. People that I don't even know that might have requested me or followed me, whatever the case may be. And as soon as they follow or whatever, they're asking me, questions, trying to sell me something. People from Primerica, all the time. People from Primerica, I can smell that a mile away. Like, have you ever heard of Primerica? Do you know life insurance? Do you want to offer life insurance? You want to be an agent, something like that? Like, don't direct message me trying to sell your product or service. I know the little buzz questions or the questions that can trigger a sale. I know all that stuff now. So always go to something trying to offer something of value first. Don't just try to go into a relationship looking at what you can get. Go into a relationship looking what you can give. And I guarantee you it will be well worth it on the back end. And then last way to build a bigger network in 2019, in no particular order, is personal growth and consistent learning. Personal growth and consistent learning. If you get ready, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So always focus on personal growth and constant learning because, like I said, the worst thing you want to do is get that opportunity, get a chance to build a relationship, get a chance to be in that network, be in that circle, and you're not prepared. You're not prepared, whether that's intellectually, whether that's, mentally, whatever the case may be, even physically. Make sure you're prepared, make sure you're consistently learning, make sure you understand what you're getting yourself into. So if this was helpful, y'all, let me know. Derek says, Salute, I'm late to the party. I was another live. Got no early notification. It was good with you. Yeah, I should have sent out a notification. I think I'm gonna lock in every Thursday at 8 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. So y'all can pretty much lock that in on your calendars. Every Thursday at 8 p.m. I'm going live about a different topic. Also bringing more guests in. Got a lot more people that y'all can hear from that I've been building relationships and networking with, and I'm going to start bringing back in. So I'm going to definitely do that. But yeah, if anybody has any last questions before we get out of here for tonight, please put them in, Derek. If you have any questions, put them in. Anybody else has any business questions, financial questions, please put them in. Sound like good relationship tips as well? Yes, absolutely. Yep. So again, this all correlates with your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. And like I said earlier, that's something that I really didn't, I don't want to say believe, or I really didn't see play out until I really started building relationships. And it really correlated with actual money I was making. So, just being able to leverage someone's audience, having a relationship with that person, going into the community of other people that would like to buy your product or service, building a relationship with that person and going in and doing a training or something like that, that can instantly put money in your pocket. That can instantly put money in your bank account. Being able to call someone, whether the case may be, whether it's a lawyer that you need, whether it's an accountant to get you out of tax problems, whether it's, someone who, has $1 million business that you want to understand how they got to that point, all that will correlate to more money in your bank account. All right, Derek said, we're watching replay. I remember the new time. Are you going to interview the Galloway guy or Terry Williams or Alexis Morel? Yeah, probably. Terry, he called me the other day, actually. I definitely got to bring him in. He actually said that the government shutdown has encouraged him to actually not return back to the government and go in his business full time. So that's something interesting we can definitely talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna probably bring him back in, and more other people, because I don't want to just bring the same people in. I want to bring other people in, especially new people that I've been building a relationship with that I know can offer value. So just be on the lookout for that. So again, this is 5 ways to build a bigger network in 2019, because I want everybody to build a strong network. I want us all to come together. I truly believe in strength in numbers. I truly believe in strength in numbers. I'm not one of those persons who think all got to be me or everything should be about me. No, I truly believe in strength in numbers, everybody coming together. That's why the first t-shirt I ever printed was cooperative economics. Cooperative economics, everybody supporting each other, everybody creating an ecosystem, supporting Black businesses, building an economic base. And that is how we truly can get things done in America. That is how we truly can see change in our community, by coming together, buying from each other, supporting each other, building our own businesses, building communities, building partnership, building joint ventures, building deals, stuff like that. That is how we will truly see a change in our society. Us coming together. So again, your network is your net worth. Again, if you watch the replay, type replay down in the chat, type your name and where you're from, any last questions or anything you want me to answer. If you watch this on replay, I will come back and answer it. Make sure I do. Also, you can send a message to the page if you have any other questions, anything you want me to cover, any other topics you want me to do, for me to just do Q&A like what I've been doing before, where I just did Q&A the whole time. I can do that. Any other specific topics you want me to cover, anything's going on in the world that you want me to talk about, anything in business you want me to cover, anything financially about the markets, the stocks or companies doing different things, I can cover. Put a comment down or send a message to the page. I can answer it. So if anybody has no last burning questions, we can get out of here. I hope this was helpful. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Who y'all got in the Super Bowl? Do y'all got the Patriots? Or y'all got the Rams? I wish Eagles were in the Super Bowl, but we came up short this year. So the Super Bowl, I don't have a dog in that fight. I wish it was the Eagles. It's going to be hard to beat Tom Brady, but the Rams are looking pretty good. So who knows what will happen? Again, I want everybody to build a strong network in 2019. Go out. Don't just listen to this and say, okay, that sounds good. Let's go out and do it. And if you don't do all five, do something. In 2019, attend a conference that you've never been to. Go to a city you've never been to. Be around people that you've never been around. I love going to places where I don't know what the hell is going on. They say if you're the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong room. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. So I love going in a room with 500 other people. I don't know what the hell is going on. I love going into a room with 500 other people, and I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're talking about being in the 1%. They're talking about, multi-million-dollar deals. They're talking about, getting 10 different properties with 20 different units in each. And something that I've never experienced. I don't have $1 million business yet. I don't have, 5 apartment buildings with 20 different units in it. I'm not in the top 1% yet. I don't know how to save $50,000 on taxes yet, but that is room that I want to be in. That is room where I want to be connected to people in that. That is where I want to say, wow, I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about, but I love it. I love being the dumbest person in the room, so I'd encourage you to go out, be the dumbest person in the room. If you're the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong room. So everyone have a great night. Send any message or any comments, women, answer any questions, Q&A, whatever the case may be. Everybody have a great night.